reacted to Apple's biggest change on the entire iPhone lineup, which is of course the new USB-C port. They tweeted, "At least we can see one change that's magical." It's indeed a magic moment indeed to see USB-C port on the iPhone 15 lineup. Of course, all thanks to the European Union's pressure. Now, Samsung also took a shot at the event itself, saying this one really could have used one more thing. Once again, highlighting the fact that they are not doing more than just making standard phones. Samsung is still waiting for Apple to make a folding phone and step out of their comfort zone. And finally, they took a big dig by making this innovation wheel with a caption that says, "Innovation has always been our thing, hashtag join the flip side." Again, flexing the fact that Samsung offers foldable products which Apple has yet to do. Now, these charts by Samsung are definitely valid, but not all of them, because Apple has done some truly mind-blowing things that we're gonna talk about right after this. The wait is finally over. It's been 5 days since I received this mystery box, and in about 3 minutes, we will finally know what's inside. Honestly, I've never been this intrigued about a box. Alright, last 1 minute to go, just a few more seconds, and well, time is done. Let's get it open. I've got no idea what's inside, so let's take a look at it together. And wow, this looks like a phone. I believe it's an iPhone 14 in my favorite black color. Okay, that's nice. Next, we have a paper card that I think explains us everything we need to know. It says a more sustainable phone isn't a new one, it can only be refurbished. Okay, so that means this iPhone is refurbished, and I can't even tell the difference because it seems pretty much a new phone to me. Let's see what the card says on the inside. So compared to a new smartphone, this phone requires 91.3% less raw materials, generates 89% less e-waste, uses 86.4% less water, puts 91.6% fewer carbon emissions into our atmosphere. Holy cow. Well, it seems like the mystery is solved because this is all from Back Market. It's a global market for reborn tech where you can shop professionally refurbished tech with 91.6% less carbon footprint than brand new. Plus, all of this is very wallet friendly, so you often get a great bang for your buck. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself a professionally refurbished tech on Back Market today. Click on my special link in the description below. Alrighty, let's talk about some of the mind-blowing things that Apple has genuinely pulled off with the iPhone 15 Pro series. First one has to be the titanium material, which now makes the phones 10% lighter to the point where the 15 Pro Max actually feels lighter in hand in real life compared to last year's iPhone 14 Pro. That is a massive change if you actually think about using the phone in real life every day. It's gonna have a big positive impact. While Samsung offers S Pen, which is great, Apple has an action button, which is now more than just a mute switch. You can actually customize this up to 10 functions, and it also works with the Shortcuts app that Apple has, which basically unlocks even more features to the table. And perhaps my favorite is the A17 Pro chip, which actually brings console gaming for the first time on any smartphone. We're going to see console games like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Village, even the latest Assassin's Creed Mirage coming to the iPhone natively, which is just straight up bonkers because I never thought we'd get proper latest console games on our phones. When it comes to the camera, specifically the main 48 megapixel sensor across all iPhone 15 models, these phones by default take 24 megapixel photos instead of 12 megapixels, so we're actually going to see higher resolution without compromising HDR or the image processing. As for the new periscope zoom, well, that is only coming to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. This is definitely disappointing because they took so long to do a periscope zoom only to do just 5x. I mean, Samsung is still winning when it comes to the zoom game. Now, weirdly, Apple doesn't mention any battery improvements with the iPhone 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max on their website, despite the new 3nm chip as well as the bigger battery inside. Hopefully, things will be more clear as we get to see the phone out to the public. Now, lastly, speaking of the non-Pro iPhone 15 series, Apple once again takes the biggest L of the year with 60Hz display on the iPhone 15 and the 15 Plus. If you can somehow get past the 60Hz display, then these iPhones are actually pretty good. We're getting a 2000 nit bright display as well as the same 48 megapixel main camera as Apple's most expensive $1,200 iPhone 15 Pro Max. Samsung will never do this. They will never bring the same ultra level 200 megapixel camera on all their S23 models. So big respect to Apple for doing this. If you just want the best main camera sensor performance from Apple, then you only have to spend $800 and get the iPhone 15. With the new 48 megapixel sensor, you get that 2x high-res zoom, which is actually pretty usable as I have personally experienced on the iPhone 14 Pro lineup. Plus, the new ultra-wide-angle lens has a new glass, so it should get sharper images than before. If the refresh rate doesn't matter to you, then the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus are not really a bad deal in my opinion, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Apple also bring dynamic island design to all the iPhones, so that is a big goodbye to their old notch design. With that being said, the new slim bezel design still remains exclusive to the iPhone 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max. Now lastly, here are the full pricing for the entire iPhones that Apple will be selling on their website. So they're still selling the iPhone 14 from last year, dropping the Pro lineup and replacing them with the iPhone 15 Pro series. We're seeing the same starting price for the iPhone 15 Pro because it doesn't have that 5x telephoto zoom, so the only price increase is with the iPhone 15 Pro Max only. There we go, that is my reaction and full roundup of the Apple event. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Be sure to check out Back Market for the best refurbished tech on the market. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.